Hurricane Ian has quite literally taken Florida by storm, and with it, rather unfortunately, some of the world's most exclusive hypercars. Clearly the hurricane has caused far worse, but you're watching Auto Anorak, and let's take a look at the automotive damage of the hurricane and go into the full story of the destroyed Hurricane Ian Mclaren P1 and the rather insane ending. This is an extremely sad hypercar story, and it begins with a guy called Lambo9286 on Instagram, an avid car enthusiast who has had the hypercar world stalking his Instagram all week. He clearly loves his Lambos and has a ton of limited edition Aventadors like the 50th Anniversario, SV and SVJ, but more to the point, he literally just picked up a Mclaren P1. He genuinely only picked it up 2 weeks ago on the 16th of September, and the car has just 300 miles on it. We're talking about a completely immaculate car finished in a gorgeous volcano yellow spec with the carbon rear wing and silver rear wheels. It's the perfect P1 and a car that would be touching around $2 million when the spec and mileage are both considered. And that brings us to this. I woke up about 2 days ago and almost thought I was dreaming because this was the first picture on my feed, something I almost couldn't believe. A Mclaren P1 going for a swim through the streets of Florida and later proceeding to have its mirrors taken off. The scariest videos were of this car moving about with the car lights and electronics going nuts in the garage, almost like the car crying for help. And then finally the garage doors broke loose, and with it came the P1 and the owner's gorgeous Rolls-Royce Phantom 7. So that explains why the car was outside. The owner clearly thought that it would be safe in his garage, or maybe just didn't have the time to have the cars lifted up. Then we have the rather sobering images of the car when the floods cleared, perched above a toilet, which is really the final nail in the coffin for how indignifying this experience has been for the P1, and probably takes the cake for pictures of Mclaren P1s I really didn't think would happen. From the pictures you can see the undercarriage has been destroyed along with the windows, and one of those beautiful carbon fiber mirrors has been ripped off. This car is well and truly totaled. I mean, who knows how messed up that battery unit must be after the flooding. The one caveat to this is that if anyone knows how to fix totaled cars, it's probably McLaren, because they generally have to start fixing these cars as soon as they leave the factory, especially for really big stuff like engines, batteries and gearboxes, allegedly. Additionally, everyone's been talking about corrosion, but McLarens sometimes corrode by themselves, like Shmi 150-675LT that had significant exterior corrosion after only 5 or so years of ownership. This makes me confident that we will see this car back on the road. Whether it's in this owner's hands is another question, and in fact, whilst making this video, the owner has actually gone out and bought a matching Mclaren Speedtail in volcano yellow. Now, many people will say that this is an upgrade, and it is price and rarity wise. I mean, it has actually made some people think that maybe he valued the Mclaren P1 too highly on his insurance, but that's another matter. Personally, I'm just a big P1 fan. I really do think that they're as good as the modern McLarens get. Guys, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know in the comment section down below, should I cover more cars from this hurricane like the Regera, or do you want me to just move past it and get back onto current supercars? Let me know in the comment section down below. But anyway, that's it from me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys.